Hi everyone, my name is Antti Innanen, and I just wanted to show you real quick of what we're building, like a little sneak peek for you. So what we build is essentially a full law firm that runs on AI agents. Not a chatbot, not a co-pilot, but a firm with specialists, with debate, with quality control, and it runs in minutes instead of weeks. So behind this interface, Lavern has 66 specialist agents, and they all have different roles: legal counsels, ethics auditors, plain language specialists. And the key thing is that they don't just work in parallel, they actually debate each other. They challenge each other's findings, and they have to cite their evidence. And all this happens in minutes. So let me take you inside. So this is your dashboard, pretty clean. We have two paths of intake. You can either do a full engagement or use the express lane. And let me show you the full flow so you can see everything. First step is client intake. We have two options: drag and drop. You got a document, you drag it in, let Lavern figure out the rest, or guided intake, which is like a proper onboarding, conflict checks, screenings, engagement letters. Same process pretty much that a real law firm runs before they take on a matter. This is the briefing room. This is where you give Lavern context about your matter. You can upload documents, PDF or Word files, whatever you have. And you can also choose an interviewer. Each one has a little bit different approach. The senior one digs into different things than the junior associate. And it's an LLM-powered interview that adapts based on your answers in real time. At the end, Lavern generates a structured briefing memo, and this is what your team actually works from. You can tweak it, add final instructions, or just approve and move forward. And this is important. Legal tech is a context game. If you can capture the context well, the end results are so much better. The interviewer assists in pulling context from the client, just like a real lawyer would. And this is where you shape the engagement, the strategy page, 4 approaches to choose from. Each approach has its own team lead and orchestrator. And this slider here controls depth. You can adjust the number of agents that we are using, and you can use Claude or Mistral. The machine is model agnostic. And here's the full roster. This is a crazy screen. So 67 specialist agents, reviewers, counsels, risk pricers, ethics auditors, plain language specialists. Every agent has a profile, their expertise, their billing rate, their role in the firm. And you can browse by category, filter by specialty, or just use one of the presets. And of course, you can craft your own agents, just like in NBA 2K. So you can even clone yourself or your team here. And now the firm goes to work. This is really the heart of Lavern. Up top, you can see the live heartbeat, which agents are active, which step they're on, the running cost, and below is the insight feed. So every finding, every debate, every challenge, it all streams here in real time. When the work is done, usually it's a few minutes for a standard engagement, it transitions straight to delivery. So let's see the work product. This is the elegant version. Yeah, looks very good. And there's still one thing to do, the bill. So a standard engagement runs about $3 to $10. A full maximal engagement, maybe 40. Compare that to what the traditional law firm charges for the same scope of work, it's a pretty big difference. And then the last screen, and maybe the most interesting one for you, the self-driving mode. So Lavern uses local models and has a heartbeat of 30 minutes. It works like a law firm on retainer, but it's always on. It's not really a reactive tool, so it actually does things for you without you doing much. So the firm stays always on. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.